Hey everybody, this is old CW WC Davenport talking to you on radio right here in Mudflap, Alabama. We're broadcasting live on 540 AM with 500 powerful watts of good old country music, WFLP, flat radio.
My name's WC, but y'all can just call me Jimmy.
You know, we'd like to say good morning to each and every one of you out there listening today. And we got
good morning to Lucy and Ruby and all the shut-ins that listen to us every morning.
You can't list everybody, Jimmy.
Well, all right.
We got a big show planned with lots of special guests and great music. And speaking of guests, you know, we were going to have Carl Sagan scheduled for today.
Yeah, he's the old boy that says billions and billions.
Yeah, we're going to have him on the show, but we had to bump him for the Oak Ridge Boys. So
I liked them better when they had that old hairy guy with them.
Oh, the guy, the kind of mountain-looking fellow there.
Yeah.
They had some kind of rule or something, Jimmy, that you had to get out of the group or something if you had acne or something. I don't know.
Too much hair?
Something, I don't know.
You know, he lived in the tent in his backyard.
Well, that's nothing unusual about that.
Yeah, a lot of people around here do that.
We got to talk about something real important right now, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Going to remind all you folks out there listening, come on by the Mudflap Drive-In on Saturday for the big flea market and auction.
Yeah, but, you know, as many times I've been up there, I ain't never seen a flea.
Jimmy, you got a brain tumor or something. That's the dumbest joke. You do it every stinking week, and nobody wants to hear it.
I thought it was pretty funny.
Well, it wasn't that funny, and I'm going to tell you
something. Well, you
laughed
at it last week.
Well, I've been laughing every week to cover up for you, and you shut your mouth. Now, we're going to talk about this, and everybody knows.
You want to go round and round right now?
Don't you call me out,
You come out
boy.
behind that
Don't
glass.
you call me out right now. Don't you do it.
All right.
All right. Everybody knows they got real nice antiques out there.
Yeah. What about old man Brantley, the fella that runs the place?
Don't be saying that now, Jimmy. He's a regular listener. But get serious now. We, they got some good buys out there. In fact, Jimmy and I never missed it. You know, we gotten pretty darn good at this auction and stuff ourselves.
Yeah. Last week I got a pair of jumper cables for $4.50.
You know, in fact, we gotten so good at it that we decided to go up to New York when they had that Jackie Kennedy auction. Wanted to go up there and make a bid on that JFK rocking chair.
Yeah, I thought that'd make a good TV chair for Mama to sit and watch her wrestling in.
But I got to tell you, I got to be honest, we had a somewhat disappointing time up there when our bid come up a little bit short.
Yeah, well, I think $36 was a more than fair offer.
Well, they didn't take that one, but we didn't.
Rocking chair.
We didn't go home empty-handed, though. We got us an authentic set of Ted Kennedy shot glasses.
Yeah, well, we got a good price on them because the market's so flooded with them.
Yeah, well, but hey, make sure y'all come by there Saturday. The door's going to open 9 o'clock sharp. Come in there and see us, get a biscuit, whatever, and we want to see all you come by there.
They don't show any movies there until it's dark.
Well, that's because you can't see them on the screen, Jimmy.
Well, you could if you got the projector close enough.
Well, I don't think so, but Jimmy, guess who's on the old telephone right now?
Would that be Hamil from the convenience store?
That's our good old buddy over there at Stop and Pay. Get on the phone there and talk to us there, will you?
Yes. Good morning. This is Hamil from the Stop and Pay convenience store.
Oh, it's good
to
talk
tell
to
you
you.
that we have many bargains today.
Yeah?
Many two numbers to mention. Okay, the licorice ice puppy will be $79.99. We have hard-boiled eggs for 35 cents a piece, and whole cut-up chickens for $1.29 a pound. You could hold on a minute.
Oh,
okay, I have to go because I'm being held up.
Oh, well, give us a call back then. All right. Yeah, I hope he's okay over there.
Yeah, that's the third time this week for old Hamil.
I think we need to maybe record them in the studio instead of calling on the phone. He keeps interrupting. But
wouldn't it be funny if his name was Cornmeal instead of Hamil?
I don't think that's funny. You know, he's a sponsor on this station, Jimmy. I don't appreciate you doing that. You don't run people off here trying to make a little living.
Yeah, well, his coffee gives me acid on my stomach.
Now, I really wish you hadn't
said
that.
Then I get reflux really bad.
I want to turn your microphone off here if you don't shut up.
I'd take a Tums last time I was over there.
Let's talk about something that we're real excited about. You ain't going to believe this, folks. When I tell you, you ain't going to believe it. Just 1 week from today, our special in-studio guest going to be none other than Jeff Foxworthy. Can you believe it?
Yeah, we're all excited. We found out that he's going to stop here overnight on his way to Atlanta.
That's right. And just wait till he finds out about the big surprise the town's got planned for him. Tell him about it, Jimmy.
We're going to we're going to declare it Jeff Foxworthy Day here in Mudflap all day long.
I want to tell you something. That is not an honor to be taken lightly.
No, we hadn't bestowed that honor on anybody since Porter Wagner's bus broke down out on the highway.
And to cap off the festivities, we're going to have a Jeff Foxworthy look-alike contest. I guarantee you half the town's going to be dressed up to look just like Jeff.
Yeah, well, your girlfriend, Wanda Jean Stumpy, she'd be a shoo-in with that big old mustache she's got.
I wish you wouldn't have said that. She listened to the show every day.
Well, I wish you would say some of the things you said.
Well, at least my girlfriend doesn't need a visitor's tag when she tours the slaughterhouse, I'll tell you that.
All right, don't even go there.
Well, I'm going to...
Yeah, well, tell them what you bought over at the truck stop the other night.
You really opening your big
No, tell them. Tell them what you went and bought at the truck stop.
I wish you shut your mouth, Jimmy.
You shut your mouth.
Well, I'm looking up the old clock on the wall up there, Jimmy, and you know what? Time for the news. Time to switch over to the Mudflap News Center with our latest news updates. You ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, top lead story. Last night a storm came through Mudflap about 4:30 this morning and tore things up pretty darn good and had high winds and heavy rain and everything.
Yeah, the sheriff's estimating it did $1,500 worth of improvements.
It was so bad that local TV station, Flap TV's off the air, Channel 39, they're gone.
I hate that.
I do too. And, I wanted to watch the guy from the power company showing how to reconnect the power line.
I despise sitting in the dark waiting for that power company truck to come.
Jimmy, I shouldn't bother you. You've been sitting in the dark most all your life by now. But,
all right now.
In a related story, out at the airport here at Mudflap, things really got bad out there. Tore things up pretty good there in the main terminal.
Yeah, some of the tie-downs and the underpinning came loose.
I heard there was debris scattered all throughout the parking area.
Well, actually what happened is some cattle broke down the fence and was getting amorous with some of the compact cars.
Yeah,
I'd like to seen that.
Now, here's something I want to talk to you about. You heard about the old annual Mudflap Iditarod dog sled race.
Well, it's something I never miss.
We've talked about it before. It runs all the way from Mudflap up to Gaston, over to Boaz, and back here to Mudflap.
A distance of nearly 230 miles.
Now, as everybody knows, old Moselle Brantley's been winning that thing now every year. He's always come in hands down ahead of everybody, hours ahead.
He's a favorite, too.
He is, but nobody could figure out what was going on until last year, and he ain't going to be in the race this year because of what happened, Jimmy.
Yeah, they found out that his two lead dogs was in heat.
Tell you what happened. Two of the leather straps on the harnesses broke. Things got a little bit out of hand.
Yeah, and the lead dogs had to ran the last half of the race backwards.
Well, we probably shouldn't have said that, old Moselle. Maybe listening.
No, but you should have been there and seen that.
Yeah.
That was the funniest thing I'd ever seen.
Well, wrapping up
they
things.
Was yapping and nipping at each other and tugging. And,
yeah.
And then finally somebody come out there with a bucket of water and throwed it on them.
I think we told enough now, Jimmy. I think you told a story.
And I was laughing. I can't help laughing about it right now.
I think we told plenty enough on that.
I bet that water was cold, though.
I bet it was. Jimmy, I think you've been eating too many lead
Couldn't
paint
do
chips.
That with sled dogs up there in Alaska because you throw that cold water on them and they freeze.
Hey, let's talk about Taste of Mudflap, Jimmy. This is one of your favorite things.
Oh, yeah, that's where everybody comes and gets to taste authentic Mudflap cooking.
We even put up signs out by the interstate to pull in some of the tourist trade coming by.
If the signs don't get them, the state patrol will.
But people are going to get to taste all kinds of good old home cooking food, and there's going to be music and fun and a big old bake-off contest.
Yeah, we got to be judges last year.
Well, we ain't going to be doing that too soon again. Remember, Martha Jean Whitlock got hysterical because the pumpkin pie didn't win the blue ribbon.
Yeah, that witch pulled a knife on me.
Oh, I tell you what. But I guess that's going to take care of the news for today here right now on the show.
You ain't going to tell them who was arrested for being drunk in public last night?
No, we are not going to tell them that, Jimmy.
Go ahead and tell them.
No, we're not going to say a word about that. We're going to just move on here. Let's go on to the next thing.
You think the mayor could get out or something like that?
I wish you wouldn't say that.